Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wang. I am a Scorpio rising, so welcome in. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. All right, Scorpio. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Feels like there's a lot coming out. All right, Scorpio. In the past, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. This feels like, I'm getting two messages off of this right away. Feels like I'm talking to someone who in the past might not have known how to deal with their emotions, might be very wounded in your emotions, not knowing how to deal with emotions. So it feels like repressing or suppressing them. It feels like people may be taking advantage of your woundedness in the past. And I'm also getting, Scorpio, that in the past, it feels like you were in a relationship or some type of connection with someone who's emotionally void, cold. So it feels like you both have wounds, but it feels like you are kind of easily wounded, easily in your emotions, and this person is cold and calculated. It looks like the time that I'm tuned into in the past, that your challenge was to really see see yourself clearly and see this person clearly. It feels like in regards to this relationship that you were drinking the Kool-Aid. It feels like you couldn't really see this person. It looks like you're projecting who you want them to be, your fantasy version, onto them, and that's not who they are. They are not kind and caring and considerate. Feels like they were a fantasy, a projection. Looks like the time that I'm tuned into in the past, you're starting to see this person clearly and see that you're in a connection. You're somehow connected with this person, to this person. This person has no spark. This person lacks creativity, lacks life force. This person could be very like a energy vampire. Maybe that's what you're waking up to, realizing this person isn't who you fantasized who they are. It doesn't even feel like this person has stamina, has life force. It feels like they're unable to perform for some of you. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Feels like they're calling you cold, distant, that there's something wrong with you. So you projected your fantasy onto this person, and they projected what they can't have about themselves on you. Fault, blame, limitations. So that looks like the exchange. You were in a fantasy relationship, having a relationship with a projection, and they were projecting onto you all their limitations, inadequacies, limitations, a disgust. This person does not like themselves, let alone love themselves. This person hates themselves. So every time that you loved on them and projected, you were saying all these wonderful things like you're this, you're that, it feels like their resentment and anger is growing because that's not who they are. I'm also perceiving that if you saw them honestly and described who they really are, they couldn't have that either. It feels like this person is just cruel. The time that I'm tuned into, they're resentful towards you, angry. They really believe that you are all the things that they've projected onto you, that you're that limited, hateful, disgusting. Feels like you're having to protect yourself from this person. Maybe going no contact, low contact, no contact. Their animosity towards you, I bet it'd be hard not to feel it, not to perceive it. It feels like this person is covert, but their rage against you, it's like they really do believe, because it feels like they practice for such a long time projecting negativity onto you. That's the only relationship that they know how to have with you, that you really are full of blame. You're the problem. And it feels like you can't really perceive them accurately because they're your fantasy. They're supposed to be like the love of your life is kind of what I'm getting. Your person. So it feels like the delusions that both of you are undertaking, that type of projections, relationships with each other's projections, it feels like it's coming to a head, that I'm communicating, that I'm tuning into. With Hierophant reverse and the Fool card, feels like this could be an end of a marriage. There's a broken contract here. Feels like this person, before the contract's broken, if this is a marriage, this person's just already gone. They've already started a new cycle. They're positive that you're the problem, that you're the issue. Wow. Main male reversed false person. This person is very false. It feels like you were on quite a journey with them. This is a very false person. You might have spent a lot of time with someone and then like realizing, maybe you stopped drinking the Kool-Aid. You started seeing this person accurately, or they showed you who they were, who they really were. Really cruel. Wow. All right. In present energy, Scorpio, we have the Fool reversed, Knight of Swords, and Hierophant. Oh, so we have a broken contract in the past. This feels like this person's same energy, someone who's being reckless and foolish with their communication. They're trying to force something with this communication. They're reckless and foolish, repeating patterns. They're trying to make something happen. They're trying to make a marriage happen. Hermit. They're alone. They're trying. It feels like this person is reckless in this current energy. They're trying to kind of make something happen. They're trying to make a contract happen. Trying to force someone's hand. It feels like this person that you're connected with, maybe even married to in the past, feels like they do not want to be alone. Feels like this person does not know how to be alone. It feels like they're a bit of an energy vampire, so they need others to supply the energy. It looks like they're forcing something. They're trying to make something happen, and it feels like they're trying to make a marriage happen. It's very out of balance. This person's very impatient. It's lies and deception. They're feeling abandoned and that they have nothing going on for them. And if it's, let me see, what's the Hierophant? It feels like it's a contract. It feels like this person is in a desperate situation. They're repeating. This person hasn't grown, and they're trying to make some contract happen because they're very out of balance, impatient. They've got a deceptive story, Ace of Swords in reverse, about their abandonment. Okay, so this person definitely has thrown you under the bus. It feels like you're used to that move from this person. It feels like this person likes you under the bus. Not in it, driving it. And so it feels like this person is telling quite a tale of woe. Woe is me. Feels like you were the problem in the relationship and I just couldn't get a fair shake. So again, this person is doing the same thing. They don't know how to take accountability for anything, so they project blame onto you. They're still doing it. It doesn't feel like you're even in the environment, but it feels like they're still like squeezing out as much as they can from a story of woe about you. I'm laughing because this person is, once you see their patterns, once you see who they really are, then they become very boring, predictable. This person doesn't learn anything new. This person's just repeating a cycle. So it feels like this person wants a marriage, wants a commitment with someone. They're trying to force it because it legitimizes who they are. Feels like this person likes hiding in relationships, hiding behind upright people, and it hides their lack of growth is what I'm getting. Anything else around Hierophant? Oh. Short illness, court reversed. Maybe this person is unwell. They don't want to go to court. They don't want real justice, and it feels like this person, I'm getting a poor pitiful pearl type of energy coming from this person. Like they're really good at taking advantage of someone's wounds. Maybe that's how they took advantage of your unhealed woundedness, told a sob story to you. They know just what to say to make themselves appear like they need help, like they're vulnerable. Wow. All right. Scorpio, let's move on to what's hidden. Page of Swords in reverse. This person is definitely not learning anything new. Again, it's kind of boring tuning into their energy because there's no growth, no expansion. It's basically the same patterns. Again, I'm getting another message that they have nothing nice to say about you still. It feels like they're still getting use out of old stories of blaming you. Oh. Yeah. So you're no longer investing in this energy, it looks like. It looks like you've pulled your energy from this type of codependent, toxic, obsessive, devil type of connection. Anything... It feels like this person is spying on you as well, checking up to see how you're, what's going on. They don't care about you, but they want to see what it looks like. Do you know the difference? Like, someone who's spying on you, who cares about you, wants to see how you're doing. That's not this. Feels like this person wants to... Ooh, this person's very competitive with you. They want to win. They want to do better than you because they've spent all that time projecting all this blame onto you and all these stories, all these lies that this person has told about you. It feels like in the past it's almost like you became the projections. To please this person, you became what they projected onto you. And so they felt very in control of you because whatever they viewed you as, you showed up as that version of yourself. You're not doing that anymore. Feels like whatever they project onto you, it just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, you've moved on. You've learned how to heal your nervous system. You've moved on from this walking on eggshells, and you're moving on to your happiness. It looks like you're creating stability and security for yourself. This person does not bring happiness, stability, security, abundance at all. I think you recognize that. Feels like you've matured past this type of relationship. All right, Scorpio, in the advice and outcome, we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. I think to be in this relationship with this person is exploring a lack of love of yourself. This is not loving. To be with someone who does not love you, doesn't care for you. When you choose someone who doesn't care for you or about you, that's not loving. I think no matter what this person says, how they've behaved has shown you exactly how they feel about you, and that is not loving. You do not receive that as love. All of the aces, there's an Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, and they're all in reverse. Feels like whatever this person has, it's not upright. They don't bring any vitality or truth or love to any situation. Feels like they bring a lack of spark, lack of desire, lack of life force, lack of potency. They bring deception. They bring a lack of love and lack of care. And it looks like with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, you're not attached to this environment, this person. Feels like this is not the foundation that you want to grow with or grow on. You're not investing in this. You have options. It feels like I'm tuned into someone who has a lot of options, that you have a lot of people around you who love and support you, that care about you, that truly care about you and celebrate you. And if you don't have that, it feels like you're not interested in options that are like this person. Feels like you're looking for someone and groups who are authentic, who really do care, who really do understand what love is. I might be talking to someone who's had a awakening or a series of awakenings, and now you're perceiving things very differently than you did in the past. And you're not working with and investing in people who don't invest in you. It feels like this has created a lot of unhappiness in your life, uncomfortable truths. Seeing people for who they really are, seeing yourself. It feels like consciousness has been almost like a series of rude awakenings, of painful discoveries that are important, because it feels like you were investing in people and situations that were not for you. But having to wake up and see that, realize that these people aren't worth investing in, going through the grief and creating healthy boundaries for yourself going forward. No longer allowing people like this to have access to you. So, all right, Scorpio, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care.